hollers and hills of West Virginia. It's Heavenly Hills Homestead with another episode. Stay tuned. All right, guys. Tomato, it's looking good. Still look growing. This one's needing to get a little bit of the grass took off of it there. It'll come up and start going. Let's see here. Looking good, looking good. All the watermelons are looking good. Some of them are, some of them ain't looking so hot. Yeah, anyhow. We'll maybe plant some more of those watermelons. The kinds of what we're gonna eat, the Stone Mountains. These are looking good. Man, them plants are really looking good. Just wish they'd lay down and take off. This one's looking pretty good. He's finally trying to lay down. Oh yeah, he's laying down there. Man alive, look how big he is. Goodness gracious. And these guys they got hammered the other day with some good feed, man. And whoo low. Growing, this one here's trying to grow about 4 inches a day. Secondaries are looking pretty good. That's nice. This one here's laying down. Yep, starting to lay down now. All right. That one's starting to lay down. It's at 2261. I really want it to grow. This one here's it's really thick and stubborn, trying to move it over that way some. And the bushel gourd is looking pretty healthy too. So I'm going to till this up and put in 2 pumpkin plants today in that. Then, as you can see, I didn't cut the grass here. Just gonna let the rabbits eat it. So they're doing pretty good in there, having a good time. You can see this is what they'll do to one spot if you let them sit for one day. One day. That's what the grass looks in one day. Don't let them sit in one spot for the whole day. That's bad. Bad. Don't let them sit in one spot for one day. That's what'll happen if you do. All right, so let's see. Gotta get the tiller, gotta till that up, plant some stuff. Let's look at this other pumpkin up here real quick that we planted last week by the sunflowers. Sunflowers are absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Growing really good. And we're gonna have to start picking some lettuce pretty soon. Pretty soon. Yep, pretty soon. All right, say peas need strung so they can start climbing. This guy needs some fertilizer badly, so we're gonna give him a drink and let him get a drink and let him take off running. Yeah, so needs a drink pretty bad. Give him some go-go juice, let him take off. But yeah, you can see the sunflowers. See them? All down through there, boom. Boom, boom. I mean, they're all of the whole sunflower bed is up and going, so that's good. I get up here, pick these rocks up, put them side by side, drive them down to the thing down there so I can get that going. String up more of the peas that we got here in the front of the house, and so they start running. I'm guessing that's why they're not doing anything, because they're not able to run. I guess I don't know. Might be too hot. It might have slowed them up some. But either way, yeah. So we got a lot of work to do. So let's get on it. Ooh, chili mac, 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 chili mac. Oh, Chili Mac, he's the man. If he can't do it, nobody can. Chili Mac, Chili Mac, Chili Mac, Mac. He's my Chili Mac, Chili Mac, Chili Mac, Mac. Are you ready, fat boy? Oh, are you aching for some bacon? Well, yes, I am. Oh, I can be a big pig, too. Oh, I'm aching for some bacon. There you go, Chili Willy. I want you to look at all these beautiful apples. It is loaded to the max. Let me tell you something. We're gonna be some apple eating people in a little while. I gotta get over here and give this thing some fertilizer. Give it some juice. Give it some juice. Get juiced up, man. We're gonna put it on the juice. I mean, there's apples. Man, apples everywhere. Everywhere you look in here. Ooh, it smells so good. What is this? It smells good. What is it? I don't think it's anything. I don't think it's any kind of berry. But man, it smells good. Anyway, look at all these apples on here. I mean, it's loaded. As high as you can see it, and all around it. It's a tiny little old apple tree. This is all that it is right here. That's all there is right here. Goes up and comes out, all these limbs. That's all there is to it right there. It's a little old apple tree. Tiny thing. There's a little starter one right there that come out. There's another limb there. But yeah, it's tiny. Not much to it. Let's go over here and take a look at the peach tree. Shoo. Peaches are loaded. Gotta give it some juice as well. Look at them peaches. Oh. Y'all remember talking about the Ledbetter boys? He said they climbed up in that tree after that bobcat, and all you heard was, oh, oh. Oh boy, I love listening to that guy. That dude is funny. You remember at Roy D. Mercy? He says, how big a boy are you? I got a 55-gallon drum of whoop you know what over here. Says I'm bigger than you are. But that one guy, and the Ledbetter boys, man, I love listening to this. I can listen to this stuff. And then what's his name? Steve. Oh man, what is his name? Steve something. He's talking about singing all them songs and stuff. I can't remember all the songs, but I was listening to that a little while back. Say, it's me again, Margaret. You mean? Oh, I love that dude. Yeah, let's feed these chickens. All right. You got food? Yeah, you got food. You got food. Oh, hush. Yeah, we hear you. Talk of the town. And Ledbetter boys out coon hunting. Yeah. And I thought they had one up a tree. I'll tell you. You can't beat the old stuff. The old stuff, good stuff. This new crap they got out now. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't much on it. I don't think it's funny. It's got entirely too much foul language in it. Like they can't talk with any common decency. Without having, everything comes out of their mouth is F this, F that, and all the other words in between there. I mean, just constantly cussing. And just, there ain't no need for all that. No need at all. You don't have to use foul language. I mean, every other word comes out. Foul, foul, foul. All right. We're gonna have to water them from this side. I'm gonna unhook the hose there, bring it over here and water them. And then let's check on these eggs that they're laying on. Oh, what we got going on? Now, why did you move? What in the world happened here? Why are y'all sitting on these? You left these. You abandoned your nests. Well, these are a mess now. These ain't gonna be no good now. Y'all done fouled that up. Man, y'all can't do nothing right. Goodness gracious, one of them burying eggs. One of them buried a whole slew of them. I don't know. I'd say they're probably dead. Why can't y'all just sit on one? Well, whatever. Sit there then. I don't care. Y'all need to learn how to sit. If y'all just sit and not get up. They'd hatch out and you wouldn't have to sit nearly as long. Hey, Mama. What we got going on in here today, huh? How's them baby bunnies doing, huh? How are they looking? Oh, they're looking fantastic. Fantastic they are. Turn it like that for now. Okey-dokey. Get everybody some water. Go on to do some work. Got a bunch of egg crates that I need to put in here. Oh, I got them other things here. I gotta unload the truck. Got a lot of stuff. Man, a lot of stuff to do today. She's breathing, but she ain't moving. See her breathing? What's the matter with her? Come here, girl. What's the matter? Why are you cold? What's the matter with you? What's the matter, baby? What's the matter? I think she had a stroke. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. I gotta get her fixed up. Okie dokie. So we got 2 pet carriers that we're gonna put out for the chickens to get in, or the ducks, and lay their eggs, make nests. And we'll get it all fixed up there and put straw in it and stuff. Then we have these crates right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these crates we'll use for nesting boxes. 3 more crates over there on that side that we're going to use for nesting boxes. Plus, I've got probably 9 to 10 milk crates over there that we'll use for nesting boxes. So should be plenty of nesting boxes now. And even if I'm not going to use them right this minute, as I build a bigger thing, we'll be able to use them. See, I'm going to extend this out, make a little walkway right here, and come out, attach the roof across, and build another section over here. not nothing fancy, just another section. It'll probably have one wall, and it'll be out here on the outside. I'll put a bunch of boxes there, and then the rest of it will just be just open area. So just open area with a roof. So it's more like a lean-to with a wall and a roof. All right, so anyhow, back over here. Here's the generators my buddy gave me. Give me 2 of these. Portable generator, 900 peak watt, 2 horsepower, 2-stroke engine, 63cc. They're pretty much identical to one another. I'm gonna get them working. Give him one back if I can get them working. This is a Power Master aluminum limb crossbow that I got from over there yesterday. It's pretty cool. Nothing fancy, just nifty. So I'm gonna try to restore this eventually. Might be this winter before I get to it, but it'll be something fun to do. So put that inside the building. Got me a whole big bag of fertilizer. I think it's 1846-0. So it's got 18 on the nitrogen, 46 on the phosphorus, 0 on the potassium. But it's good to get stuff growing and blooming. And then gave me this fence charger right here. We're going to check and see if it works out. And he gave me a lot of other stuff. And some of it's here, some of it's not. I'll have to show you what else is left. Cool little feature I found while I was spraying it out. You can remove this inner board here, where I thought this was a cargo area. Right there. And you can have that much more room to shove your stuff in and then dump it out. So pretty cool. We're gonna fill it up with rocks around the yard, take them down here and start laying them. We're gonna get the rocks cleaned up from around it, some of them that were in it, and filled up this whole bed, inside the big hole and down. So we'll take it back here, load up some more rocks, and then take and dump it, and then start putting our little patio together down there.
We have some watermelon and some leftover Olive Garden salad. A little bit skittish because I've never seen watermelon.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, go give it to the ones in the cages up there, and then give it to the ones over there running in that thing. I got to finish getting these rocks out, okay? All right, guys, it's 6:30. It's trying to rain a little bit, so what we're going to do is plant some stuff and then call it a day. We got that tilled up, and we got the other place on the other side tilled up. We're going to plant some pumpkins right now. And then I got this tilled up and dug out. And some, so it's kind of that over there is filled in, kind of leveled up a little bit. That way the concrete won't run downhill to run into that embankment that I made. Got to clean this up a little bit more tomorrow, start laying gravel, or not gravel, laying some block in here and concreting it in. So that'll be tomorrow, hopefully. I gotta get the shovel, and we're gonna go grab some pumpkins and plant some pumpkins over here and on the other end. So stay tuned. All right, in the corner by the fence, we have the 1673.5 Bartimus. Over here in the corner, up along the edge, we have the 824 Hodge. Depending on what they do, depending on if I call one or not. So let's go up here and I've got a 727 Hodge and 1673 Bartimus and something else I can plant. Let's go look and see what we got, see what we might plant. Okay, guys. So right here, I got a 727 Hodge, which is a Howard Deal winner last year. I got it growing up here. I'm gonna let it grow that way, sort of at an angle, and fill in the sides. This whole side here just be filled in. Roughly be roughly 150 inches or 150 square foot is what it'll end up being. So be kind of like my 150 square foot pumpkin. This one down here, so in here, what will end up happening here, this will be planted with Cushaw. It'll be planted with Cushaw, Atlantic Giant cross that I made last year with a jack-o'-lantern, my Jarrahdales, my Fairy Tales, and my Full Moons, which are all, the Cushaws are for eating, the rest of them are for decorations. I'll plant them in here and just let them run down the hill, and they'll fill in all this out here. Now, I won't till it, I'll just let them run like I did last year. They did plenty good enough like that last year. And I'll just, like I said, I'll just plant them throughout here, put a few hills in, and let them, and train them to run that way. Won't affect that plant, because by the time I get, that one gets big enough to pollinate, the other ones won't even be big enough to be pollinating. So I ain't got to worry about no crossbreeding there as far as that would go with that pumpkin. This one here, 1673.5 Bartimus. It's got severe ribbon vining. You can tell it's really bad. Came after the codlins and just ribbon vined here, and I mean, it's just all kinds of funky. It's got the funky monkey. Okay, I mean, it's nasty, but what do we want to do? Well, most of the time we would call it, right? We would call this plant, but I don't want to. I want to use this for an experiment. I got the space just to play around, and I just want to play around. I want to see if I can get it to grow out. I want to see what we can get it to do, and then what I'll do is I'll mark it. If the other one makes it, I'll mark the seeds. You know, if this one makes it, I'll end up marking them, you know, 1673.5 Bartimus, you know, to self, which that'll be this one, and I'll call it ribbon vine, and we'll just see what it does, okay? I'm interested to see. I just want to see what we can get it to do. I want to see if for some reason we can, you know, save it. What if this was my only plant and I wanted to keep this plant and I wanted it to go? What if it was late in the season when it started to do it and didn't have any other choice, right, you know, at that very moment? We'd have to figure something out with this plant, okay? So I want to document what we would do with this plant, and I want to see if we can save. I want to see if it continues to ribbon vine. If it does, what'll end up happening? You know, can you grow a big pumpkin off of a ribbon vine? You know, just let's see what it'll do, okay? But if it does make it, we will mark it properly that it was ribbon vined. So no worry about that. Other good thing about this is the water runs really heavily through this crack. Whenever all this starts getting watered, it runs right down into here. So it'll be getting a lot of water. Anyhow, we're going to call that good for the day. Look here, guys. We appreciate you watching. All right. And so here's what we're going to do. We'll see you tomorrow, all right? I'm going to pick up my little bit of mess and go inside and relax for the evening. Maybe even get a haircut. Y'all might see me tomorrow. My ears might be lowered, as they say. Hey, what do you think about that? All right? Look here. Thank yous for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Don't forget to smash that like button. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to share.
Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome. And subscribe.